I'm Macy Egland. Developing now, crews battle a train fire on the tracks in Malvern. The MTA says the fire started around 3:45 this morning near the Westwood station, right behind homes. Police say it was a work train with no passengers on board. Service is suspended on the West Hempstead line between West Hempstead and Valley Stream. Head to Newsday.com for updates. Lawyers for accused United Healthcare CEO killer Luigi Mangione want his state charges dismissed. His attorneys claim a number of civil rights abuses by prosecutors and police. In a brief, his defense said Mangione is caught in a legal tug of war, facing state charges in New York and Pennsylvania, as well as federal court. Fallen NYPD detective Jonathan Diller's name has been added to a police memorial wall in Manhattan. The officer from Massapequa Park was gunned down during a Queens traffic stop last year. Only in Newsday, the Trump administration cutting grants that help maintain Planting Fields Arboretum. An AmeriCorps program had its participants placed on leave. They help with removing debris and preserving artifacts at the Oyster Bay property. The proposed state budget might mean free lunch for your child. The plan includes $340 million to cover school meals for every student in the state. On the island, that could help 135,000 kids. Only in Newsday, a chemical in plastic is being linked to thousands of deaths worldwide. NYU researchers say the chemical, which makes plastic more flexible, leads to heart disease. Experts say you can reduce your risk by using glass food containers, never microwaving plastic, and by not drinking from bottles heated by the sun. Let's talk about your Friday forecast now. Did you hear it last night? We had a round of thunderstorms overnight. They definitely woke me up. We've got some more wet weather on the way, unfortunately, for your weekend. Right now, though, things are looking pretty nice. This is a shot over Rogers Beach in West Hampton. Pretty start to your Friday. Today, we will see partly cloudy skies, highs in the 60s and 70s across the island. As you can see on the Futurecast, though, there's a good chance of showers tomorrow night. Sunday, it's looking dry. We're in the 60s as we stretch out to your 7-day forecast. We've got more rain to start next work week before we dry out Wednesday and Thursday. Right now looking dry as well.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Fire Island Ferries.
Sports now, and the Knicks will face Boston after a thrilling win in Detroit.
Brunson stops on a dime, launches, oh yeah! Jalen Brunson buries it!
Yeah, Jalen Brunson drained a game-winning three-pointer with seconds left last night to close out the Pistons. Newsday's Steve Popper has a look at what's next.
The Knicks finished off Game 6 in dramatic fashion with Jalen Brunson.
Oh yeah!
Who else? Providing the game-winning shot. They now advance to face the Boston Celtics after surviving just a raucous, crazy crowd here in Detroit. But with 3 road wins, maybe they prove something to themselves here. They now head to Boston, where they'll start that series on Monday. One test down, maybe the biggest one that they were built for ahead of them here now. This is Steve Popper for NewsdayTV.
Read more about the Knicks on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the NewsdayTV video box.
Sarah Sounds Off is brought to you by Roll Up Awnings.
In high school sports, Newsday's Greg Sarah sounds off with Pat Med pitching star Jaden Stroman.
I feel like the person that puts the most pressure would be myself, on myself. To an extent, if I were to come on here and say I'm the best dealing with failure, I'm lying. I feel like anybody who says that would be lying, honestly. Everybody knows it's not always the easiest to have a bad day in baseball.
You can watch this week's episode with Newsday High School sports editor Greg Sarah, streaming now on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Could definitely feel all of the Billy Joel love in this hallway.
There's definitely a lot.
And the feeling is mutual for the Long Island High School for the Arts.
We love it. We feel at home here, and this is his baby. He jumped in 2015 and saved the school.
After an initial donation of $1.5 million a decade ago, the The Joel Foundation has continued to support the Syosset School, most recently with an additional $1.5 million allocated to enrollment, school awareness, and a massive theater renovation.
They are bringing in new staging. They're opening the pit that currently exists under where we're standing that has been hidden for 15 years. And if you notice, it looks like a piano. So that was not our design. They came up with it as a tribute, which is amazing. And it is named for Bill's mother, Rosalind Joel.
I'm sure she is smiling down.
And for their many contributions, the Joel Foundation is being honored with the Nassau BOCES Education Partner Award.
How proud are you? How proud is Billy of this school and what they've done here with the funding that you've so generously given them?
He's proud, but I think that the most important thing to him is that the arts is available for public school kids in Long Island, and that really means a lot to him. Yeah. He loves what they're doing, and he wants everyone to have the opportunity that he had growing up.
When people enter, this is what they see first. How special is this for you, for your girls, for Billy?
I still see the Joel eyes. I see my kids in this photo, and those genes run strong. You know, it's such an amazing tribute, and the new theater is going to be beautiful, and it's going to be in her honor, which is going to be so special.
And read more about the story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Feed Me is brought to you by Sarant Cadillac.
Long Island is, well, it's an island. And as an island, it is surrounded by water. And in these waters swim lots of fish. But look on most restaurant menus, and what do you see? Salmon, bronzino, shrimp. Not only are these fish not found in local waters, most of them are not even found in domestic waters. What you don't find on that many menus are local Long Island fish. I visited Gray Bar in Copeg, one of our leading seafood wholesalers, selling fish from all over the world to restaurants all over Long Island.
This is a local tile fish.
You know what this is? This is monkfish.
These are monkfish. These are black sea bass. This is skate. Local, delicious, reasonably priced, and such a good fish.
Let's talk about bronzino. 20 years ago, no one had heard of it. Now it's a category killer.
It's consistently available and it's a consistent price, where local products are not consistently available or at a consistent price.
So it sounds like a vicious cycle in a way. The restaurants are drawn to consistent products.
Yeah.
The customers get used to them, and then they never sort of branch out into porgy.
These are porgies, nice jumbo porgies.
Beautiful.
Local, beautiful fish, very good fillets.
Why don't people eat more porgy?
You know, they're delicious. I think they have a weird connotation, but it's a great local fish. It's sweet, it's delicious.
It needs a new name.
For Newsday TV, I'm Erica Marcus.
For more information on where to find fish on local menus, go to Newsday.com, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Only in Newsday, there are over 50,000 unlicensed drivers on Long Island who are more likely to be involved in deadly crashes. What can be done to keep you safe? Dangerous roads, unlicensed drivers, now available at Newsday.com.
It's now easier than ever to watch Newsday TV on your TV. We are officially streaming on Local Now. You can also find us on YouTube and all other streaming services that you see here. I'm Macy Eglund. Thanks for watching Newsday TV. Have a great weekend.